Here it says, Buddha said, look at the causative phenomena like the rabrib, defective view. This is what I translate. Rabrib, defective view. And so, in the text, in the philosophical text, it said that while you're eating food, then you see that your vision drops your hairs in the food. Example like that mentioned, but so there's a star in daytime, but you see this brightness of the sun, because of that light of the sun, brightness of the sun, so you don't see stars only after sunset. And, ordinary person like me, well, my mind, you see, it's like this. So the emptiness, the truth, ultimate reality of your action object, the existence, the samsara, nirvana, hell, enlightenment, happiness, problem, everyday life. How do they say? All these all this in the reality, what exists is most subtle, extremely subtle. What is merely labeled by the mind. By the mind, by your mind. That's it, nothing else. That's it, nothing else other than that. So extremely subtle what it is, if you really analyze, extremely subtle. What is the I is, that we always be in that, all the time we talk, all the time appears, all the time we entrust. So the reality is extremely subtle phenomena. And then all the rest, not only the I, but all the rest phenomena. Yeah. That's what exists. But Yes, it appears, the Buddhas, omniscient ones, it appears. And as it is merely labeled, it appears in that way. Buddha doesn't have dualist mind. Buddha doesn't have dualist view. Totally ceased. Totally. The sentient beings, even the Arya beings, have they have a wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, and so they see all these do not exist from its own side. They see that. But they have an appearance existing from their own side. Action, object to all the phenomena. The way it appeared to them is existing from their own side. Even though they realize they see do not exist from their own side. Just like you cross the sand where the sunlight hit, beams hit the sand, and when you look it back, it looks like there's water running, but you just come from there, you know there's no water at all, but you have mirrored vision like water, that there's water. Yes, you just come from that, you directly see there's no water, but you have vision of water. Like that. The Arya beings, sentient beings, the Arya beings, they have a direct perception of emptiness, but until they achieve enlightenment, they have the illusive vision. Illusive vision, illusive vision, all like that. The dualistic view, but they don't believe. That's like the person who has a vision of, who has a mirage, then you see knew very well there's no water there, so but it's a vision of water, all like that. Or person who recognizes the dream is dream. Who hasn't recognized the dream as dream, then believe real, like daytime life, believe real. Or things appear to be real, you believe real. Like it was also when you dream, nighttime also you don't recognize it's a dream. You believe it's real. Then you see, because you believe real, so affects the worries, affects attachment, and all this delusion rises on the basis. Oh, sorry. Lama, you have to understand, Lama Tsongkhapa said in Lama Chimu, Timu Pintingi, Dratabe Ramchenla. Duwata Mendube, Duwata Mendube, Dubata Mendube, Dotane, Dota, Chapel Chene, and Dwajata Shedang, Jazz. Tadaka Zindatan. Rebesun no knows. And so what is saying? Lama Tsongkhapa said Timu Dratabe Ramchenlas. Is now this really you have to pay attention. Very important, so important to understand in our life. Truth and false. Truth and false in our life. Or that we've been believing false as truth from beginningless rebirth, not only from this morning, from rebirth, from beginningless rebirth, we've been believing false as truth. Then maybe truth as the false. The truth do not exist from our mind. The existing man name, you don't, like me, you don't see that. It's like doesn't exist. When you hear, like doesn't, you only hear, you think it doesn't exist. Like the Rangjuba, the Pasankhya school philosopher that don't exist. That's busy. You can't, that's very unify the right emptiness and subtle dependent arising existing in name. Can't put together, can't see together, can't see the one, can't see they are unified, you can't see it. So you don't see the middle way, umelam, you don't see the middle way. So when you hear that, when you think of that, you feel nihilism. When you don't think of that, then you feel eternalism. Like that. So comes the middle way. So Lama Tsongkhapa said, the ignorance, the So this can be meditation for you who came this time. Very, very powerful meditation for you if you can get it in your heart, if you can get idea, conclusion, if you get clear idea, as I explained, if you get the idea. All this can be your, in the daily life, very most powerful meditation, most worthwhile meditation subject. Understanding dharma, not just you build it up, no, that's very scientific, well, logical, very scientific. Yes, makes sense even the Western science according to that. You see, that. So the for example, you see how this is very true what Lama Tsongkhapa has planned. So, that is like this. You see. So anyway, I've explained this here. Will help your daily meditation. You're going to recite Sutra or even just any stanza, any verses, or even just simple word you use, meditate. However, or dependent arising or what anything is, whatever. So you see, beginning of the Karasura, when we generate, how we create the I, So the aggregates, we have a valid base to label I. We have 5 aggregates. I get form, feeling, cognition, compound aggregates, consciousness. At the moment, we have 5 aggregates. Valid base. We say, why there's I? Why there's I? There's a valid base, 5 aggregates. We have all that. You see, where you can label I. Not you label I on the table, you label on the I. On your shoes or on your hat, or you label on your kaka or whatever. None of that. Not you can. It's like you need so much money. Then you label $100. So you cut it in paper, in newspaper, and then cut it. Then you say this is $100. This is $1,000, $1 million. Of course you can. But even you believe it, but you go to the shop, you go to the bank, and nobody will accept. And people will think there's something wrong with your mind. So that. Because it's not a valid base, and it's not labeled by valid mind. So that. So, so the how we create the I is by focusing on the value-based 5 aggregates. See the mind. Focus on the 5 value-based 5 aggregates. That some mind make up the label the I. That some continue to mind label the I. So that mind merely imputed I. So that's all finished. How the I exists is nothing slightly more than that. If it's a slightly more than that, that's the particular object to be refuted, gakcha, of the four Buddhist school of philosopher during Buddhist time, Bhavashika, Sutra, Mandala school, then Madhyamika, So Madhyamika school has two, Savatangtrika and Prasangika. One Rangjuva and Tanjuva. So this Tanjuva, Tanjuva, the subtle object to be reputed. What Tanjuva's Prasangika school view. The secret object to be reputed. This subtle object to be reputed. If it's slight more than that, that's what exactly the Prasangika school view object, subtle object to be reputed. So that false. So that is the false eye. That is false eye. Slightly more than that. What is mid-level by mind? That's very subtle object. Kind of object to be repeated. The gut about eye. So, yeah. So you try to get the understanding. What is the I? Nothing else except what is merely labeled by the mind, focusing on the valuable aggregates. Nothing else, nothing more than that. Nothing slightly more than that. That's it. So try to get the idea of that. What is the I? That's the most important thing. Try to get before coming to the wrong, come to the wrong side. You know, not only subtle, but even the gross gakcha object. You see, what is the I that existing? Their function in the manner. Have a good understanding to the picture of that. Good understanding. That's so important, so important, so important, so important. That truth, you see. So when you see that, you see that gives you do not exist from its own side. So it's there. Do not, that I do not exist from inside. So it's unified, you see. The emptiness. The I existing mere name is unified each other, not contradictory. So that's you spend much time as possible. One point in meditation on that, or mindfulness in that. Then that solves all your problems in this life. See, this life. For basis of this life, then future life, all the endless life problem. You see faults. You see destroys. See. For example, I give you one idea that when you get angry, so suddenly meditate. That the I is the existing man. How the I is existing? Your I, not that somebody's I. No. You can mention that, but your I subtle instrument. How is your eye? What is your eye? So meditate. So your eye is nothing except what is merely imputed by the mind. The minute when you come, your mindfulness, your awareness comes at that point, that the I exists in my name. The minute when you come mindfulness, that your anger is gone. It proves. See, it proves anger rises only if you see the I appear to you a real one, existing from its side, existing by its nature, truly existing. By using everyday language, existing. I really exist. I really exist. Oh, appear that, then you totally entrust on that. This is 100% true. Only on that basis, then the anger rises. Only on that basis, then anger rises. Only on that basis. Only as in a false eye, or see, not only appear, but you believe on that. Oh, you only believe in that. Oh, then you see, only after creating only after your ignorance publication, not publication, but publication. So you see, your ignorance publication, the false eye. Oh, believe that. Only on the basis, then anger rises. Oh, you see, without not only appearance, but believe, next one, believe that's real. Oh, then only then anger. Otherwise, you see, no way, there's no basis to rise ignorance, to rise anger. There's no basis to rise anger. Anger cannot rise. Anger can rise only on the basis of the ignorance publication, the projection, decoration. You see, after projection, decoration, the real I exists from that. So then you totally believe on that. Oh, then all the is Amitabha said, bad and good, you see. So then there's a truly bad, real bad and real good. So then the anger, very bad, the anger rises. Build up, it's build up. You see, one basic hallucination, then another hallucination, then anger rises. Anger attachment. You have to know that. That's so important. Then they prove the wrong concept. The anger is wrong concept, not right concept. Wrong concept. The attachment is wrong concept. Then you come to know. Otherwise, you believe it's right. Then you fight for that. They kill each other for that. Then the largest one is Second World War, First World War, Second World War. Also like that, with a million, so many million people get killed. It happened. So sometime in the world it happened. So this starts one person was one person was a power, or with his ignorance. With his ignorance, root samsara, the ignorance for all the root wrong concept, publication, then the projection, the revelation, then believe in that, but everything starts from that. Then not only that, but also that person's self-chasing thought. Determine the self-chasing thought, right? There is no logic. There is no logic. I should have happiness. Others doesn't matter. You can harm others. All others you can kill, but nobody can harm me. Nobody can kill me. Nobody can harm me. Oh, this is logic. This is self-chasing thought. This is dictatorship, self-chasing thought as a reason, not logical reason. You can give to anybody, you can harm to anybody, you can kill anybody, but nobody can harm to me. Even bad words, nobody can say to me even bad words. That's according to self-chasing thought. How the self-chasing thought? What? Even analyze. It's like that. You understand? It's totally illogical. Like that. You see. So it's so one thing. So you see, when anger rises, you just go back. How you try to think that you are I. What exists? It exists in mere name. Think that. So anger to on. There is no basis. Why? Because there is no basis of the anger. And this is the truth that I exist in mere name. So there is no basis for anger. So it helps. Even right now, to bring peace and happiness to you. So do not protection, do not destroy your merits. It's cause of happiness. The merits you don't destroy. But you have your enlightenment, you have your liberation, your temporary happiness, all temporary happiness, all the happiness. Protection. That's that. So just to give you an example. Okay, because I should finish. Sorry, I should finish. I should do much longer. Blah blah blah. Then, so lama tunga said sorry. Timu kudu tak bereng silas. And ignorance exaggerate in the nature that ignorance exaggerated. Okay, now I just got that. So before I explained, their mind would focus the body best I guess, and me labeled I. Okay? Then, that first second, next second, after you me labeled I, next second, it appeared back to you. It appeared back to you. It should appear back to you, not merely labeled by that. It should appear back to you, merely labeled by the mind, because that's what happened first second, but didn't. Such like ordinary person like me, other like this, the ordinary, yeah, samsara beings, you see. So, second time, when it appeared back, I, that was merely imputed by the mind, appeared back, that time, appeared back, not merely labeled by mind. So what is said in text, truly existent, or existing from mental side, existing by nature, or using everyday our language, real I appear to you as a real. I appear to you as a real. First, your mind merely imputed, okay? But the second of that, then appear to you, total opposite, not merely labeled by mind. Real. Then third second, you believe 100% true. You entrust as 100% true. Third second. You see? Then that's sorry. So I put that. That's the meaning what Lama Tsonga Timu Tenzing Drota Berangchin Las. So your ignorance, you see, exaggerated the I is real. Not only I appear real to you, but believe, entrust totally, the true. Ignorance, exaggerated is real. In the natural. Okay. Then on that basis, then you see, this is good or bad, discriminate, good or bad. You see, exaggerated, good or bad. Differences, good and bad, exaggerate. After that, only after that, then attachment arises. Only after that, not together. After that, you must think well. After that, then attachment. You might think, I come in the same. No. After that, exaggeration, then comes the anger attachment. Then attachment arises. How is it created? How is it one by one? You see, so important to know that. So important to know that. So you see, So totally wrong concept, attachment, totally wrong on the basis of what ignorance believed. Ignorance believed, not wisdom. Ignorance believed. So you see, decorated, real I, the mid-level I, then you appear to real. Then you see, ignorance. In total interest, real. So you see, exaggerated ignorance, or on the basis. Then bad and good discrimination. Then attach, then it proves totally wrong concept. Totally wrong concept. So you see, totally wrong concept. The second wrong concept, you know. So. So that's why when you think other eyes exist in mere name, the truth, the eye exists in mere name, then you see no place for anger, no place for anger attachment. Now you understand, because they're wrong concept. So there's no place to exist. Proves so clear. Sorry. No. Sorry. Yeah. You see, generally there are so many reasons prove that it's wrong, that's not right, wrong. You know, you see, the person's body compared to somebody's body, then this body is somebody. I think more beautiful than this body. Compared to somebody who is more beautiful than this body, you see, beautiful. That one is more beautiful. That's ugly. But then you see, somebody who is more ugly. Somebody who is more ugly than this beautiful, other one's ugly. But then you compare somebody who's more beautiful than this ugly, that one's beautiful. But then you see, somebody who's more ugly than this beautiful, that's ugly. You see? So because it changes. It changes. So it changes. There are many things. You see, ugly from its own side, beautiful from its own side. There's no such thing. It proves wrong. So there are many things. And then that proves that concept is wrong concept. So the end is what it says. Tadaki is nangjang. Tadaki means root the ignorance, and then the attachment, anger, or the way they hold the object. Zindang, the way they apprehend the object. The way they apprehend the object. Tadaki is nangjang. Repair soon chunga nobody knows. These thoughts, you see, where they apprehend the object, and then you soon nobody knows. It can be proved. It's wrong. These concepts are wrong. Totally wrong. It's proved. See? The way they apprehend the object, I think soon proves totally wrong. So anyway, trying to explain the 11th good age. I think it's so important, so scientific, This way even Western science can easily understand. Okay. Sorry. Just most important then you see, you realize how you are whole life totally living in the wrong concept or suffering. These are the yes, basic suffering, hallucination, basic. You see the wrong concepts, the suffering. All this projection, hallucination, living whole life in hallucination. Now you can understand how you are living you are living the suffering, and most important thing to be free from suffering. So on the basis of this, then we create so many hallucinations, so many hallucinations, so many built from the wrong concept, living the life. So then you understand why Nidama is not just it's not just no holding incense like this or asadi, not just or tradition. I'm Buddhist, I'm tradition. No, not that. Not that. It's very scientific. Need to practice Dharma, need to meditate, need to practice Dharma, need to learn Dharma. It's very scientific. It's not just my culture, my Buddhism, others. Because my parents are Buddhist, not just that. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
So the first, second is the eyes made imputed by the mind. Second, the next second, what is made imputed, the eye was made imputed by the mind, it appeared back totally false. Not made left by mind, real one, totally appeared. Total hallucination. Total hallucination. Next second. The second of the second. Total hallucination. False eye. I what exists is the first one, merely level my mind. But next second, totally false. Which is not there. Totally false. Then the second of second, third second, new. Then you 100% total believe in trust the real. Oh, then that time we create the root of samsara. You are creating your root of samsara. You create your root of samsara, the ignorance holding the eye. Holding the middle level eye, eye with the middle level by the mind, but ignorance don't, that's not that's only wisdom, we understand. The ignorance, you see, after it appears real eye, then your ignorance believe 100% true. Entrust, totally entrust the true. Oh, that concept, that is very subtle concept. Oh, that is the root of your samsara. I have to understand. That is where cancer is come from. Cancer came from that. Any curable, any uncurable disease came from that. That from where your death came from. Why you have to die came from that. Why you have to be reborn? Your rebirth came from that. Your old age came from that. Your sickness came from that. You have to understand that. We see what is it? Very subtle concept. Very subtle, wrong concept. You see? You have to know that. Not the Catholic meeting the undesirable object. Catholic meaning that separating from desirable object, not find a desirable object. Even you cannot find satisfaction. Even you become billionaire, zillionaire, trillionaire, you don't get satisfaction. On and even one more. And the death, then after the death comes and the finish. Otherwise, never end. So all that comes from this, the biggest suffering, dissatisfaction. Or then, even you are billionaires, zillionaires, dollars, all that came from there, came from this concept, this subtle concept I mentioned to you. That is your ignorance. You see, total belief is real I. Came from that. Then not on this second types of second types of suffering, samsara, suffering, change, all the samsara pleasure. That's all the samsara pleasure. Then pleasure of music, pleasure of eating food, sleeping, all this pleasure of sex, and all the different things. So different people have different interests. From the airplane, you with your rucksacks and come out of airplane. Then people they shake hands, hold the hand each other, the circles. You see, I mean, don't do a circle, but like this. So sometimes people drop on the ground, people they die, or they go to the next life. So they hold that. This is the pleasure that what they're looking for. Or some they tie the wings and they try to fly, and some they get knocked. And so there are all kinds. In the West, people try all kinds. There's some people they like to use as bullets from one mountain, shoot another side of the hill, another side of ground. So that all kinds of individual pleasure. So those you see, suffering and change. All those came from this suffering and change. All those suffering and change came from this concept. That's subtle concept is believing the real I. Just came from that. You see? You have to know that. Then pervasive, two other sufferings came from this fundamental suffering, some of this pervasive compounding suffering. Kappa duchi dunga. Kappa, pervasive compounding suffering. So you are aggregated as pervaded by delusion karma. So it's under the control of karma and delusion. You see, you are aggregated under the control of karma and delusion. So your aggregates pervaded by the suffering. Your aggregates is pervaded by the suffering. If you don't want to suffer, then solution is, you see, now you are against under the control of the karma. That to free you are against from the being under the control of delusion karma. Make free, not being under the control of karma and delusion, free from delusion karma. That's what you need to do. That. If you're looking for happiness forever, if you're looking for happiness forever, or the ultimate happiness, nirvana forever, all that you need to make your argument free from delusion karma. So therefore you need to practice the Four Noble Truths, true cessation of suffering, true path. All that is need to actualize true path. Other wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. So before that, then you have to realize emptiness. So then by developing that, by developing that, you achieve the direct perception, directly perceiving emptiness. It's to achieve the iron path, rising path. Then there ceases the seed of delusion karma. So From that, then you can be free from delusion karma, and then from that you can be totally free forever. Not a few lifetimes, not few years. Because you're free from something, then you can go back to something. No, not that. Free forever. So means, you see, so Dharma practice, no matter how difficult it is, no matter, you see, how much hardship you have to go through Dharma practice, we have never been free from suffering samsara. We have never been free from suffering samsara, and the suffering of pain and suffering of changes, all the samsara pleasures, and you see the chapa tuji tunga previous compound suffering, chapa tuji tunga, all the chapa tuji tunga. This contaminant, this aggregate is contaminated the seed of delusion karma. So from the seed comes again suffering, this life suffering, future life suffering, and then also there comes the delusion rises again from the seed. So they compound the suffering, pervasive compounding suffering. So this aggregates, all of that. So so this third suffering, from where it comes? This concept. You can't see. You can't see with the eyes. You can't operate with that. In the hospital, by the doctors, you can't operate. You can't see. But formless, colorless, shapeless. All this. This is wrong concept. This such a wrong concept. This. Believing this is real. You see, came from that. Even also this third suffering, you have to understand, the third suffering. This is the main suffering from where the Buddhists have two, those who don't like suffering, those who want happiness, ultimate happiness, liberation. Then you have to be free from this third suffering. That's the main suffering where Buddhists have to renunciation, general renunciation by realizing that you were suffering. Then, by freeing from this, then you are free forever from suffering, pain, and suffering change. Like this. Then therefore, you see, then you see the practicing Dharma is the most important thing in the life. Most important thing in your life. Most important thing, the money. Most important job. Most important thing, money. Money came from Dharma. Money came from Dharma. So you see, in the past life, it could pass in this life, not necessarily only past life, no. Can be this life, past this life, can be other lifetimes, can be billions, trillions, eons, so past. So practice charity. You see, the madness, the attachment, the renouncing, all that, see. Making charity to others and things. Came from Dharma, came from charity, because of money, success in business, money, job, wealth. All this came from charity. But practicing Dharma, charity. Then the human body, there was a rebirth, human rebirth. Because all these things, came from Dharma, came from practicing morality. ethical life, morality in the past. That is dharma, holy dharma, morality. So you see, only practicing charity, not practicing morality, then what happens is you get born rich naga. Naga is animal. Rich naga, old naga is rich, extremely rich. They have having museums, wishground jewels, like that. So rich, but not human body, could not get human body, so animal body, naga body. Much charity, but didn't practice morality. All that happened. So if you want to develop human body again, to practice dharma, to be free from samsara, and to practice mind teaching, to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings, then to free the numberless sentient beings, free from ocean of samsara by you, then bring everyone to peerless happiness, total cessation of the mistakes of mind, complete realization. Then to bring everything there by yourself, then can you think? I'm forgetting. Then you need to practice. So the mind teaching, I'm forgetting. Okay, all right. That Catholic. Then on the basis of this, and then bodhicitta, great compassion to the sentient beings. Then bodhicitta, that's so important to achieve all the happiness, especially enlightenment for sentient beings. That good heart, ultimate good heart. So to conclude, to finish this, so what makes the mid-level I appear to you false? Why? Who makes? Not by God. Who makes it? So it's your own ignorance, your own past ignorance from beginningless birth, ignorance left on your mental continuum, negative imprint. From beginningless birth up to now, your ignorance left negative imprint on the mind. You see, Catholic. I'm explaining the I as an example to understand how things like just the I, how everything is created, everything is existing in mere name, how everything is created by the mind, how everything exists in mere name, just like I, to get the idea. So, but you see the negative imprint left on the mental continuum by the past ignorance. So that, that projected or decorated, the real on the middle level I, decorated, projected, real. From beginningless rebirth, you see. And then, not only projected, real, but after that, Your ignorance, you see, wrong concept. No, total interest, that's the truth. Oh, that which is the root of your samsara ignorance. Root of your samsara ignorance. So you see, not only today, not only now, but from beginning is rebirth. You understand? We have been creating the ignorance from the beginningless, something like from beginningless. You see, we have been creating this. So then that leaves negative imprint on the mind all the time, from beginning to rebirth. So you see, so therefore today, right now, the mere level by the mind, by your mind. But you see, the first second, the next second, it appears real. So due to the habit, so from beginning to rebirth. Or the negative imprint led by ignorance. Oh, that's projected. That on the middle level, I projected, decorated, meant real. The middle level, real, people, real. Oh, not on that. Problem is not on that. Main problem, on the basis of that, then your ignorance hold it in totally interest that's real. That's the problem. That's the root of all the suffering. Even your toothache, even your diarrhea, even your headache. I mean, the whole every single discomfort, every whole suffering. I mean, even the global problem. Yes, I mentioned before the First World War, Second World War. That many times it happened. A million people got killed, died. Different times happened. Oh, not only your problem, but the global. They all come from that. But so you have to know what made your mind hallucinate. The middle level I appeared to you real. Wow, how that? What made it? Oh, you have to know that. What made it? Oh. So, and then next stage, to interest in the real, believe that. So therefore now, all the suffering came from that, global problems, one person who has power can create the wars, global world war in the world, So that's now. So now, therefore now you see, meditation in emptiness. Whole Buddha Dharma, 84,000 teachings Buddha taught, and that's just assuming that. Then all that comes into teaching less bigger path. And then Mahayana Sutra, Mahayana Tantra, all comes in these three. Then now all these three comes into lamrim. Lamrim happened since Lama Adisha came in Tibet from Nalanda and wrote the 11th Path to Enlightenment, the whole teaching, those level teaching what Buddha taught. Because there are different levels of sentient beings, different sentient means mind, different level of mind, you see. Highest, who has the highest merit, intelligence, the middle, then the lower. So the three levels of teaching taught, and all that included in the 11th Path to Enlightenment, Lamrim. The Lamrim started from Lama Adisha's time in Tibet, after he wrote that. Then all the misunderstanding, all the misunderstanding all the Sudha and Tantra with Dharma in Tibet, or all totally pacified and made pure Buddhism in Tibet. So that so the all contained in lamrim, great part of the lower part, great part of the lower capable in general, great part of the middle capable, great part of the high capable. So all comes into what Lama Tsongkhapa wrote, the three principal aspects of path. Three principal aspects of path to enlightenment: renunciation, bodhicitta, right view. All that, so renunciation to this life, renunciation to next life. Lama Tsongkhapa put just one title: renunciation, the bodhicitta, the emptiness. But you see, Loto Namshi, the four aspects, changing the four thoughts. So they by renunciation you divide in two: renunciation this life, renunciation next life. So was a transformation from that. Then bodhicitta, transformation from subjection to then as wisdom realize emptiness and that seeing empty. Seeing empty. Unified in the existing mere name, subtle dependent arising. So ignorance, change ignorance from that into wisdom. That you say. Then Satya Shambhashitra, freeing from the four clinging thoughts. Shambhashitra, there are these. So if you are clinging this life, if you are clinging this life, if you have attachment in this life, then you are not a Dharma practitioner. Siddhalashina Chapa means if you are clinging this life, you are not Dharma practitioner. Kohalashina means if you are clinging next life, samsara, then that mind is not renunciation, samsara, see, because so you are clinging the pleasure of samsara. You are attached to the pleasure of samsara, so then that mind is not needing renunciation. So quality in the needing me. Dagdashina, Dawamin. Before that, Dangtanashina, Changsamin. So if you are cherishing the works for yourself, Dangtanla, cherishing the works for yourself, Changsamin, that is not bodhicitta. The person is not bodhisattva. That is not bodhicitta. That mind. Cherishing the works for self. So that person is not bodhisattva. Dagdashina, means if you are clinging the middle level I, as I explained before, and then is the real I, real I. So I don't know how many we are here who don't who don't have appearance of the real I, and who don't believe real I. I don't know how many people here. So, who are the mere level I as a real I? Yeah, believe. So that's not the right view. That is Dharma, not the right view. So that this Shambhashitla, I think Mantushiri taught to, I forgot the name, the Satya, this great Lama, from the 5 great Satya Lama, there's one to the Thabachaltan or something is Mantushiri taught. So that's it. Yeah, so the you see, we have to understand why we have hallucination. Why we have a hallucination of the I? Why? Then all the rest of phenomena appeared wrong way to us. So this is the basis of all the sufferings that we have. From beginner's rebirth up to now, we're still not free from suffering samsara. Yeah, so we have a suffering pain, the rebirth, old age, death, and so forth, all the dissatisfaction, all that. And then all the some sort of pleasure, from beginner's rebirth, we've been working on this, trying to get some sort of pleasure, and then slowly we didn't get satisfaction, slowly we didn't come out, and so there's continuous suffering. Then the Chavatushika Tuma previous compound suffering from other trials, other suffering rises. From beginner's rebirth. Then if you don't practice Dharma, if you don't learn Dharma, you don't practice, you have to learn Dharma. So unbelievable importance to learn Dharma from qualified teacher. So important to have qualified teacher so that you don't misguide. So important. So they need to learn Dharma. Important. So we always, first thing we think, after this, after that, and first I have to get married, and I have to make children, and I'm busy with it, and so on and so forth. I'm busy all the time. I mean, death comes, not your choice. Only with time, but otherwise, no time to practice Dharma. Always, I'm busy with this, for happiness with this life. Happiness this life, the most important, the first thing to do. Even you accept Dharma, but delay. Maybe you plan next life to practice. After many years, after you become full of wrinkles and so what I have watched here, but I didn't white hair for a long time. Long time I didn't have white hair, so I wondered what happened. So I thought, because I do the inner offering, when you eat, before you eat and drink, I do the inner offering practice. After you receive the high standard initiation, you bless the food and drink, or before you eat and drink, you bless the inner offering, the life semester, the exact inner offering. So I do that. Of course, not tremendously detailed, but of course. So I got kind of habit, then I thought, because of that, the part of that benefits, you see, you become younger, you become all that, it's part of that benefit. So I think maybe because of that, long time. Of course, now I have many, but so that's my own conclusion. Now 70, I think 4 or something like that. Around 74, I think close to 75. So my mother, if you ask how old I am, then she cannot say anytime this much. She can never say. She said he is same age as one monk and time. Time monastery where I was born, the monastery on the hill, not on the hill but on the side. Time monastery was born Time. You see, so one monk, I don't know what's his name, I knew. His name, I forgot. So my age is the same. Always she said that. She doesn't know the number of the age. So anyway, 74, I think something around. So anyway, So always like those. I have one brother, not brother, uncle, I think. Born from my uncle. He lived in France. He married with a French lady and then lived near England, the bakery, business bakery. So many years ago I met him in France. So I was giving a mala present to his wife and daughters, I'm not sure, and with him. Then he says, "Oh, when I become old, then I started on so he said that. I think now he's residing. I think I didn't go his house, but it's near Kabanandari. I heard because he drank a lot, and then I think he brought things, and then they divorced. But it became very wild, and then divorced his wife. I think, I drink so much chang alcohol, and so now I think it's retired. I don't know. So also put off dharma practice. First, most important is happiness of today, happiness of this life. So dharma practice. Even you are accepting dharma, you think it's good, but it's late. So anyway, You see, so this you see, most important thing is, you see, not only the meditation on lamrim, not only the meditation morning or night time, or not on that, but your action, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job, business, whatever, become dharma. Or that one become holy dharma. Oh, you are eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing business, whatever, or to become holy dharma. All that. So you don't waste your life. That's so important. You see, when you run the government in Tibet, it's only, I think only Tibet has, no one else in the world. Only Tibet has in the rupee, on the money, it's a huge money. Paper is very big. I don't know, 25 or they're different. The money, the paper is so big. So it's the one title. It says, "Chusi Pushun Gaten Potang Machimbo, Chusi Sungdel." You see, this is when you relate to the organ for the Tibet. Chusi Sungdel, organ of the government. Dharma and the policy. Dharma and policy. Sungdel is unified. You see, this is holy dharma. That one is the policy. This is holy dharma. Oh, this, there's policy. There's no separate. One. Oh, I think there's only Tibet in the world. And every money has that title. Pushun Katen Potang Bachibo. Chusi Sungdel, Dharma and policy one. That's so important, so important. You see, your work for the government to become Dharma, holy Dharma, not become oneness. So, by relating to, now I'll tell you one thing now, relating to somebody who is living in the cave, in the hermitage, not only Dharma, not only meditation, sitting, reciting, not only that, but you're walking, sitting, sleeping, all the things. You see, even a person who is in the hermitage, that's so important to bring Dharma, holy Dharma. You see, sleeping, eating, all our activities, Dharma, holy Dharma. This is relating to somebody who is doing retreat, even that. Not only morning in the meditation, not only sitting meditation. That's important. Now then this one, you see, on your work for the government, or your work. So, you see, that means you have to have Dharma understanding. To work for the government, you have to have Dharma understanding. Actually, you should have a realization of, you should have a best to have realization of lamrim, greater part of lower capable, greater part of middle capable, renunciation to this life, renunciation to this life. Then the bodhicitta, then the emptiness. Whole lamrim realization, with the three parts on the basis of correct falling word to friend, all that. Okay, so you see, it fits so well when you work for the government, you have a lamrim realization. It fits so well. So you see, renunciation on the basis of correct following words of friend, these obtain the advice. I mean, seeing that the Buddha and all the Buddhas, they obtain the advice, living the obtaining advice. On the basis of that, then you see realization, perfect image, both and usefulness and difficult to find. Difficult to find again. The 9 round, the impermanence, the meditation. That death is not all definite, but can happen any time. Then at the death time, nobody can help. No family, no possession, even your body, everything has to be left, and all the dharma, nothing else. Then you have all this best realization that, and then when you walk in the Lord and suffering, when you walk with the government, you have no attachment in this life, no attachment in this life. You see, so your mind is totally pure. Working for the government, working for people, working for the population. Your mind is totally pure. There's no problem suffering over. Wow, you see, everything, all the works are done for you, for your happiness. Wow, there's no problem with that. There's no attachment to your happiness. There's no problem over. You see, everything. It looks working for the population, but actually your motivation is for your own power, for your own family, for your own power, for your own happiness. Well, there is such thing. See? So it's so fit so well under realization of the working for the government. Then after that, realizing some sort of suffering, see? Then the suffering that you then you don't attachment to the samsara, something happiness. Then after that, you see, after that, then you see all sentient beings, how they're suffering samsara. Because you see so deep, your own suffering. But then you see, you have renunciation. So others, when you look at others and suffering samsara, then you feel incredible compassion. Numberless sentient beings, unbelievable compassion. And then from that bodhicitta arises. That you free the sentient beings from the oceans or samsara, bring to enlightenment. Therefore, that must achieve. To that, must achieve omniscient, yourself, omniscient mind. Then for that reason, do the work for the over service to the population, or whatever you do. So then especially the bodhicitta and the emptiness. So everything is very necessary. This neat, best realization, so that you can walk from your pure heart to the people. Best. No, that's so. There's no problem about Kashmiri. Salutation to all this Kashmiri problems. Then Kashmiri. People become against you, like Syria. That doesn't happen. All those problems. So the whole lamrim realization is what the best that even there's no realization, but at least you see your mind in that effortful experience. See, so the lamrim is so much unbelievable. The understanding and practice to work with the government and the population. So this without tongue. So like that, they say that Chusha Sungdil unified the policy and then the dharma, all like that. So even you're doing just retreat on the mountain, the Himalaya has a the Hermitage. What you need everything. You sleeping, eating, everything need holy dharma. Must be holy dharma. You see everything, your whole life becomes dharma. Not only sitting meditation. No. All like that. You see, relate to one person like this. Now relate to the person who's work, all like that. Everything becomes dharma. No? So that is the same thing in working for the family. You're working for the family, you're working for your own country, same thing. Okay, so so I spend much time. So we finish the prayer. Okay. Finish Amitabha commentary. Okay, yeah.
Through these merits, may sentient beings attain the rank of all seeing, subdue the flow of thoughts, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, return to the ways of aging, sickness, and death.
손놈들의 담제 세가의 고방돈 땡기 나단 지뢰 Thank you very much. So break for eons. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We'll now break for dinner. The teachings will resume at 7 p.m. tonight. Yeah, the 1.5 hour break for dinner. We will resume teachings at 7 p.m. tonight. Dinner will be served on the lower floor. All Sangha members